Hey, I'm Griffin Connolly. I cover House and Senate leadership for Roll Call. I want to take you through what I've seen from my view from the gallery at the impeachment trial. During the first maybe 2-3 days of the Senate impeachment trial, decorum was at its height. By maybe the 4th, 5th day, they had started getting up out of their chairs. By the second week of the trial, people were starting to whisper to one another.
Hear ye. All persons are commanded to keep silence on pain of imprisonment.
They were not scared of the potential pain of imprisonment. There is an army of Senate pages. The Senate pages were in charge of the logistics for the question and answer phase. And what I mean by that is that senators weren't allowed to ask their own questions because back in previous impeachment trials when these rules were ratified, both parties agreed that they did not want senators to use the question and answer phase for political grandstanding. That's given rise to sort of a goofy aspect of this trial, and that's that the Senate pages have to physically hand note cards with the senator's questions to the Chief Justice. So let's say that Senator Lamar Alexander has a question that he wants to ask. You would think that the easiest way to get from point A to point B would be in a straight line. You learned that when you were in 6th grade. But a House page would come through this door, would get the question from Senator Lamar Alexander, and would have to walk all the way around because decorum is so important in the Senate, and up the center aisle, hand it off to a clerk, who would then hand it to the Chief Justice.
The senator from Washington.
Mr. Chief Justice, I send a
Chief
question.
Justice is recognized. I believe that's Patty Murray's voice, senator from Washington. Let's see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Took about 7 seconds for the page.
Senator Murray
That's a
asks
pretty good
the
time.
House managers.
The Democratic House managers were a little bit more disorganized with who was going to answer what types of questions. Anything that was sort of big picture had to do with the investigation. Adam Schiff took point on. There was a little bit of disagreement as to who was going to take the answer to this question, and it led to this moment, which is pretty priceless.
Mr. Chief Justice.
Let's go back to that and watch that real quickly one more time. You could hear Adam Schiff getting ready to go up and answer the question. And then he sees Jerry Nadler from New York just looking right ahead of him, not acknowledging Schiff, trying to get his attention, making sure he gets to the mic.
Mr. Chief Justice, members of the...
And by my count, he says Jerry exactly 3 times. And does Jerry respond to any of those? Jerry does not. This is my view from the gallery. Thanks for following along.